Assalamu alaikum. I'm from Sydney, legally unemployable, and I work as a camera operator, technically speaking, and been doing comedy for about a year now. I did music, and then I went to film, and then kind of naturally moved into stand-up. But you kind of tell yourself you can't do it, and that it's a crazy thing to try. And then you see the open mics, and you're like, I can do this. This is horrific. And then you kind of keep going, you make friends, and it becomes just kind of the community and what you do. And then it's really lovely. Yeah.
That's what I thought when I saw you.
I can do this, yeah. We're in Melbourne Town Hall. I think 1,400 people we're performing to, which is just horrific, terrifying. But yeah, I mean, we're all from Sydney, so even just coming down to Melbourne for the reason of comedy is really exciting.
We just met at open mics. The Sydney open mic thing.
Yeah, you suddenly appeared.
We don't know who this guy is. We're good friends. No, but it's like the same 20 people that kind of regularly come to mics. So you get to really know everyone on stage and off stage, and then you find out a lot about them on stage from what they talk about, and then you just talk about comedy off stage, which is very, like, you never discuss your real lives for some reason, but on stage you're like, wait, your father was, what? This is crazy, you have like a crazy life, and then you're just like, how about jokes when you hang out?
And then we all run rooms, like we try to put on shows, little shows, and then we put each other on each other's shows, and it's just a great community. We just help each other.
This is it, to be honest. Like, if you can just do gigs to 100, 200 people and they like it, that is kind of the dream, in my opinion. So we're getting there.
Brisbane, how we doing tonight? They love that in Brisbane. You guys, I'm Iranian, which is even better than it sounds. Because Iran's got all this beautiful culture that people don't know about, right? Like, have you guys heard of the wine Shiraz? Yeah? You know it's actually named after a town in Iran called Shiraz. Yeah, they weren't sure what town to name it after. They were tossing up between Shiraz and Khorramabad. They figured Shiraz rolls off the tongue a little better. But it's a fascinating drink because you can't drink alcohol in Iran. It's illegal, right? So you can't actually drink Shiraz in Shiraz. That's like not being able to smoke meth in Penrith, you know? Or Brisbane, am I right, guys? All right. Now, I love Iran as much as the next government. But I feel like some of their laws are a little problematic. Yeah, I'll say it. Because you can't drink alcohol in Iran, but you can marry your cousin. And I think that's a problem. Why? Because you can't pretend you were drunk when it happened. You know? If you marry your cousin in Iran, you did it for the goats, okay, brother? And from the bottom of my heart, welcome to the family. This is your uncle, you guys have met. All right. You guys, I'm 27 and I live with my mum. And when you're 27 and you live with your mum, people think you're a bit of a loser, right? And then a few months ago, my mum started having some serious health issues. And that's when the world told me that if you're 27 and you live with your mum while she's having health issues, suddenly you're a hero. Nothing's changed at all, but when my family call from overseas, they're like, thank you so much for what you're doing for your mother. I'm like, what, eating her food and not paying rent? Yeah, no worries. Anything else I can do for you? Like, obviously I don't want her to have these health issues. I wish she would get better, but it has been pretty good for me socially, so I think if she does get better, I'm gonna have to, you know, break her knees or something. It's been too good to me. But my mum, she's a great cook. I feel like we can all agree that Middle Eastern food is pretty good stuff, yeah? But is it just me, or does every Middle Eastern dish sound like a dirty sex act? Fatouche? Come on, I'm eating here. Like if a Middle Eastern guy comes up to you on the street and he goes, I fatouche on your wife, you'd go, whoa, can't you just fuck her? Baba ganoush is also filthy, and I know that Baba means dad, so I don't want to know what ganoush means. If you're the whites look uncomfortable, you probably call it step Baba ganoush, and that's fine too, all right? Whatever works. But even hummus sounds sexual when you say it properly. Hummus, Jesus, that's gotta be anal, right? I was at a Lebanese restaurant with a friend recently, and while we're eating, he's like, so does your girlfriend like hummus? I'm like, what the fuck did you just say to me? That's the love of my life, dude. How could you ask me that? And the answer's no, okay? Apparently she's allergic, all right? That joke is about dips, okay? That's all. Hey, Mum. You guys, I've been trying to watch a little more sport so that people think I exercise. I missed the Women's World Cup, right? Because I play FIFA, and you could do something during the Women's World Cup. We could actually play as the women's teams. And I saw this and I was like, I'm a feminist, give it a go. So I started playing as the women's teams, thinking I'm supporting these women. But then halfway through the game, I realized, well, now I'm just telling 11 women what to do with their bodies. And the commentator's still a man for some reason, so every time I miss a shot, I gotta hear a guy be like, well, that was pretty shit. I'm like, hey, screw you, man. We're trying our best. You know, I'm connecting to the players, but it's FIFA, so you have to trade the players. So now I'm selling the women for better women. The whole thing just felt wrong, you know? I don't want to get too political tonight, you guys. We're having fun, but I've been getting laid recently, which you don't have to clap, but if you knew me, you would. I've been with this girl for a little while now, and she is beyond kinky to the point where it makes me uncomfortable. I mean, I've run out of things to do to this woman. Honestly, I'm freaking out. I can't keep up. The other night, she whispers into my ear. She goes, "You can do whatever you want to me." So I left her. That's the best that's ever gone? All right. No, but she loves that show, Emily in Paris. Any fans? Yeah, couple. If you don't know what it is, basically it's one of those white girl fantasy shows. You know, white girl moves overseas to an even whiter country and just gets whatever she wants, right? She hops off the plane. She's like, hey, I'd like a job. Like, I have two. Who cares? And there are no real issues in the show, so they give her all these fake issues. She's like, oh, my French boyfriend who eats snails, but not my clam. That's not a real issue, okay? That's a French issue, right? And I've noticed why. It's because all these shows, they're always based in like Paris, London, Milan, where the vibes are hunky-dory, everything's sweet. I want to see Emily in Baghdad. She hops off a boat, she's like, hi, job. They're like, actually, it's pronounced hijab. And where is yours? You know? Season 1, she wants a job. By season 2, she just wants basic rights. And you're all on the edge of your seat going, when will she marry her cousin? Thank you guys so much. I'm Kianush.